All right. Show in five, four, three, two, one. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 223 of the Shattered Soulstone. We got shirts. Whoop. Yeah, we got shirts. We got shirts. Dang. Anyway, today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2019. Over there, they have like over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, your MP3 player, or room and phone. Today is August 11th, 2019, and I am your main man wearing the Shattered Soulstone shirt. For those who aren't on YouTube, Deadgreed. Also, I brought like one of my second favorite type people, also wearing a Shattered Soulstone and rocking a Riker's hat. It's Shazam.
What's going on?
I didn't write an intro for you, dude. And I noticed that when I was reading when I was like, oh yeah, that's last. I could have went with last week's intro, I guess, but
Yeah.
yeah. So internet high five to all those guys who sent us money. We used it to buy shirts. Look at that. I make this shirt look good, dude. Look at this. If you were in Discord, you've seen some pictures of us. It's maybe a Jeep, maybe an electric type car. Which I like. First, I took a picture of like me wearing the shirt, and then somebody had to one up me and throw like a picture of a Jeep wearing the shirt, and I was like, I see. I thought about running down to my neighbor's house and, dude, can I borrow the front of your Lambo for a minute? But I didn't want to run down there, so I just took a picture of my electric car.
I almost went up to you again. I was gonna put it on the hood of a Hellcat and then just send it to you again. I was like, screw it.
Yeah, well, You don't get me arrested, dude. I'll be like in the mall parking lot putting my shirts on people's hoods like they can get that. You know, we don't need that. We don't need that. How was your week, brother?
It's all right. I played Diablo all week.
Whoa.
And yeah, I decided I wanted to go higher on hardcore and I wanted to go higher on softcore. But obviously we're only limited to the amount of time we have left, which is 1 week as of right now. So I prioritized softcore over hardcore due to Paragon and everything else and gear. So I just been leveling up, gem visas to augment like the rest of my stuff with like 111 pluses and just see how high I can go up in greater rifts before the end of the season. Without augmenting anything today, I did a 116, which isn't anywhere close to King Tut. But King Tut's got way better gear than I do. He's got a little bit more Paragon than I do. Yeah. But, yeah. He's killing it this season, and
Yeah, no, high five to King Tut, man. He is I think he cleared a 120 or a 121 maybe.
I think he did a 122 now.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that, but yeah. Woo-hoo, congratulations, brother. That is very, very high.
No, 121. You're right. 100. Yeah, 14.
Either way, 121, 122, 121. Jesus, that's insane. That's a lot.
Yeah, my 116 was good enough for 264th on the leaderboard. I'm sure he's like in the top 50 or something like that. So
I yeah, I think he's under 60, definitely under 60, I think. 50, 60
Yeah.
in that area. Dang. Might be lower than that. If you're lower than that, sorry, I didn't look at the leaderboard. We know you're really low. So congratulations, man. What a feat.
So yeah, I'm gonna try at least a 117, possibly a 118 by the end of next weekend.
Nice.
At least get in the top 200. This is the highest I've. If I stay at least here by the end of the season, it'll be the highest I've ever been by at least 100 places. Then I can change my background on my iPad.
There you go.
So, um, so yeah. Other than that, I've been debating on what to run next season, and Vergonzer and Stevo and a whole bunch of people are running a monk demon hunter setup, I believe. I'm going to do the same thing because I haven't run a monk. I wanted to run a monk, and then I was like, oh, everybody's going to run a monk.
And then like nobody ran it that season.
Yeah, I'm stating like this past week in chat. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna do a dex, 2 dex classes this season. It's I'm not gonna lie, say what I'm gonna do it like I didn't do it last season, and just stay with Demon Hunter all season. So it's gonna be Monk Demon Hunter, and yeah, hopefully Captain Crimson's and all the other stuff stays the same, and we'll find out in the next couple days because I can guarantee you this week there's going to be patch notes.
Yeah, it's gotta be this week.
And so yeah, unless they completely nerf Captain Crimson and stuff like that, I'm going to run Monk and Demon Hunter. And yeah, that's where I'm at this week.
Man, I played some Diablo. I got in and I was just messing around on like non-season. I ran my non-season meteor wizard because I have like all the gear set up, everything. I mean, I don't have any augments or anything. And I got in and just played, just to like get a feel for it a little bit. I didn't do anything high. I did a 99, and whew, I got smoked a bunch in that 99. But like I said, I literally don't even have all the gear needed. I have like 5 pieces that's not even ancient. You know how it is, man. I worked on that character for I don't know a couple of days or something last season, and of course I have 2,000 Paragon non-season, so that's a thing. A little bit more than 2,000, whatever it is, 2,060 or whatever the number is. But I just got in there. It's a fun build. It's definitely like it's not hard to play. You just got to keep like all 4 of your buffs up when you're going through. You just hitting with the meteor and the little frost thing and the missiles and the teleport and the little explosion you get for teleport, and you kind of bounce it back and forth. And I don't know. I was having fun with it. And then I went back season and jumped on my witch doctor, and I cleared like a 114. Since I did that 113 last, I don't know, it's been what 2-3 weeks ago, whatever it was. I got that Carnival helmet, and I talk about it last show where I had got I think so, because I had just freaking augmented my helmet, which was like frustrating. But I put a 113 on my helmet augment, so I'm fully augmented. I have 2 augments. It's under 100, they're like 94, 96 in that area. Eh, I thought about like running gyms up to like 110, 115, 112, something in that area just to replace those two. But it's kind of like, I mean, it's literally like 7. So, 7, 8 levels, 10 levels. That's 50 more. I mean, literally, it would be 100 more intellect, which would be worth it. But yeah, I just was like, oh, I'll see if I can do this 14 a night. I murked that 14. I could definitely go higher, in my opinion. I murked that 14, didn't die the whole way through, and yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm like 500, because there's some pretty high clears on that Witch Doctor. There's some 131s, 131s on the Witch Doctor right now, and so it is what it is. That guy's got 4,200 Paragon points, so that's a thing. I'm not going to get 4,200 Paragon points between now and next week. So and that is what it is. I'm okay. I'm not upset about my level. Of course, we all could have been higher. We took breaks. We did. We played a lot of solo this season. Especially you. You played a lot of solo. I ended up playing some with some people, but mostly I think I mostly played solo. It wasn't by design. It just the way it was, right? Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It was. I had fun this season. I was definitely surprised by the Legacy of Nightmares because, like last season when we were doing Ring of Royal Grandeur, I loved the Rog buff. It was just a ton of fun. I think I had leveled like 4 characters. I was really going ham. It was nice, and the this Legacy of Nightmares build let me do something I really like, which is the Carnival Witch Doctor, which is one of my favorite builds. Although it's frustrating because y'all guys know why stacks, right? Because stacks, and it can be frustrating, but I do love the build, and I like the fact that they brought it up because before it was like basically a useless build before they buffed the items. So it was something you couldn't do at a high level, and now it's Murder City now, which is fun. And this next season, whoo man, with that Etching Fury, oh my god! Because I heard, of course on the PTR we played on the PTR, but the Etching Fury didn't work with the pets, so it didn't really affect the Carnival. I did some Jade Harvester on the PTR, and man, when you hit it, you get 75% increased attack power, or attack speed. I said attack power, sorry, attack speed, sorry guys. And my god, your spells tick so fast, like on Jade. So I can't imagine how fast them little fetishes be hitting them darts. I'm still, and this is weird because we're a week out. Well, we're a week away from the end of the season, so we got more than a week. I don't know. When I see the patch notes, maybe I'll be able to make my mind up. I was really thinking I was going to do a Meteor Wizard, but I don't know. I'm still so back and forth on exactly what I want to do. I have never really played a monk, so that could be fun, right? Because it's something I haven't done before. I could get back into the Icon. If the Icon is the free set, that is very hard to pass up. Because it's the Icon, the Crusader, that's the free set. Man, that's hard to pass up. Because, like, if you play a Witch Doctor, for example, you're going to get the, I think it's the Akira set?
I don't know.
Jesus. Sorry, guys, I don't even remember now. It was a set that I was, like, not excited of. Nope, Zuni. Sorry. I do remember. Sorry about that. Brain fart, guys. It's the Zuni set, and you could set up a Zuni Witch Doctor, but it's nowhere near that. It's nowhere near the LON. So you could get a springboard off of that. That would be okay. The Witch Doctor. I said Witch Doctor. Blah. I don't know why my brain's turned off right now. Sorry, brother. Anyway, the Wizard DMO. Um, you had a really sick DMO set. Like, what was that? 2 seasons ago?
That was a Ring of Roll. It was last season.
Yeah, last season. You had a really sick DMO build. Um, I don't know. Maybe I need to watch some YouTube videos on DMO builds just to see, because that's the free set. So you got to get started somewhere, right? I don't know. I'm really undecided. I really am. Today, literally, I was thinking about a third season Witch Doctor, which I know. Last show, I was just saying I can't do it no more. I know, laugh it up, brother, but it's a disease. I can't help it, man. It's a disease. I don't know. It's so hard sometimes to figure out what you want to play, right? Because it's like it's gonna binge your whole season. So I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I land. Hey guys, throw us an email and let us know what you're gonna land on, and let us know why the heck I should play Witch Doctor or why Shazam should main a wizard or something. Anyway, but that was basically my week. I was sitting around today and I was just watching like YouTube videos, and I played some No Man's Sky because Beyond is coming out soon, next week actually, on I think Wednesday, which they're not letting me get any hours right now at work. It's really, I'm not very happy about it. They said I have way too many hours. I'm like I'm 84 hours ahead of the second place person in the number of hours for this quarter. So like they said I can't work no more overtime until like the people from the bottom. There's people that literally have 100 less hours than me. So they got to work them to get them closer to me before they can work me again, I guess. Who cares about being fair? I don't know when the world became fair. I, I never heard of a government agency with fairness. It's really. I don't know, guys. I don't want to beat it up. It's not my favorite thing. I just want to work. And so anyway, I was off Tuesday, and I'm possibly going to be off Wednesday because they're not letting me work right now. So in a catch-22, if I'm off Wednesday, I'll be able to hit the launch of Beyond, No Man's Sky Beyond.
Just celebrate my birthday while I work.
Oh, sweet! It's your birthday too. Well, happy birthday! I'm not Facebook friends with you, so I won't remember.
Yeah.
Which is literally the only good thing about Facebook. Like, no, there's two good things. I mean, let's just talk about the two good things of Facebook. I look like a hero because everybody's like, wow, Greed remembered my birthday. Jesus Christ. And you can literally, if you follow the right people, you can get a bunch of free MMA fights. And so I have this little shelf in my bathroom that I put my phone on and, sit on the throne and watch MMA fights. It's, so yeah. I literally never post anything, and I almost never read anything that's been posted. Sometimes I scroll through it just for because sometimes you can see good car crashes on there. You're sitting at work and you got to kill 10 minutes, so might as well watch some. Always seems to be foreign, like maybe Russian videos or like Taiwan. Not that anything. It doesn't ever seem to be American and I'm sure there's a ton of car crashes in America. I seem to find my way into a bunch of idiots trying to run into semi trucks, and I'm like, if I'm in a car, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna try to run a damn truck off the road. I mean, it's kind of like if you're in a bar. Oh, that's a bad example because I've literally done this. But like if you're in the bar and you're a little dude, you're not just gonna pick the biggest dude and just start swinging. I mean, I've literally done it, but it might have been some tequila involved, allegedly. So yeah. Anyway, that was my week. Not the tequila. I don't. I literally don't drink tequila anymore. I haven't drank tequila in years because I'm allergic to tequila, as it turns out. I break out, man. I don't know. I can't drink it no more. I break out in cop cars and handcuffs every time I drink it now. It's ridiculous. It's a bad disease, dude. Almost as bad as playing the witch doctor. Yeah. Anyway. Speaking of getting in, when you're in jail. When you're in jail, sometimes you got to have friends. And sometimes that friend is named Jen. And sometimes when you're in jail and Jen's your friend, she has a podcast. And you can listen to that podcast while you're laying in your bunk waiting to get freaking bailed out of jail. You could, Jen's Lord Corner there, you could just go to the bookofjen.net on your prison iPod. And, she can tell you stories about Diablo. And you could, imagine it in your head. So when you get out, you'll be all caught up on the lore. She's got a ton of episodes. And also, while you're in jail, listening to Jen's Lore Corner on the bookofjen.net, you can go on there and read her blogs and look at pictures of her in shirts that look like this, amazingly. Yeah. We all match now. Woo! Like craziness. So yeah, anyway, bookofjen.net. Go there and, get freshened up on your lore from Jen's Lore Corner. Well, we have Blue Notes. Well, before that, we have no emails. So, just send us emails. Guys, we like emails. Emails are really good. We like them a lot. While you're sending us some emails, you can send us money because you can bail us out of jail, or you can buy us shirts or other things. And I know what you're thinking. How am I going to send Greed and Shazam money? Like, I know how to send mail, right? Because you could just go to that website thing. You could just the email address that is going to be down there at the bottom when Shazam tells you how to do that, and when he closes the show here in a little bit. But how in the heck would I send money, Greed? That's crazy. Like, he doesn't tell me that. Well, he does tell you that at the end of the show. You can go to patreon.com/Soulstone and give us money. Literally. You're literally putting clothes on our back. And, keeping us out of jail. Well, anyway, I'll let Shazam take over here with some Blue Notes.
3 days ago, somebody wanted to know where the patch notes were for next season.
Yeah, he ain't the only one.
And Nevelistus replied, I have 2 blogs in the works. As soon as they're ready, they'll be posted. Just keep an eye on the front page and social media. Well, she has about 5 days left.
Might want to get on that, Nevelistus.
Yeah.
Randy.
So, yeah, I can guarantee you they're going to be out this week because she said that they're going to be out by the end of the season, and we're going to know when the next season starts, which is going to be August 23rd. I can guarantee you that.
Why? Why the 23rd? Let me hear your theory.
Because the 30th, you're not going to roll it out on a holiday weekend. Sorry. And you ain't going to postpone it for an extra week after that. So it's going to be the 23rd.
It literally can't be the 16th. So
yeah,
it's got to be the 23rd. God, I hope they don't do it on the 6th.
Yeah, that's what like Riker and them keep missing about the 30th. is that's a holiday weekend. Blizzard does not release anything on a holiday weekend. Like when they're releasing WoW Classic that week, which is the 27th, they have 3 days after that to fix bugs before they go on holiday weekend.
But I literally, I mean, WoW Classic's 15, 16, something, 18 years. Well, I mean, every year's, it's a lot of years old.
15.
15, okay. I knew it was one of them numbers. It's old. If they got bugs, and plus it's been on private servers for like 14 years, I mean, I really don't know. I'll be horribly shocked if it's buggy.
Yeah.
People on Twitch have been playing it here. They got a stress test going on right now. So I think you can level to 15 or something like that, or whatever it is on the stress test. Might be a little higher. Anyway, people have been playing on the stress test. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it will be buggy, in my opinion. I mean, after 15 years, if it's still buggy, I really don't know. But yeah, I don't. I want the patch notes, and I want to know when the thing is coming out. That would be nice. I'm sure we'll be talking about it probably next show, because hopefully we got to know by the next show, right? Because that's literally the next show is going to be the end of this season. So, well, you got anything else? Patch notes, blue notes, whatever.
Not really. Yeah, not really.
I can tell you that I was sitting here today, and there was some people in my friends list that was playing WoW Classic, and I was like, ooh, I could, I could jump in there, right? I got so much freaking gold, I could just pay for the subscription with gold, right? And I downloaded it, and I don't know, I was watching just some blah 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 on YouTube, and then it downloaded, and then I clicked it, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have a WoW subscription. So anyway, for 27 minutes, I dug and dug and dug and dug, and I didn't find it, and I couldn't figure out how to pay for World of Warcraft with my Battle.net balance, because I have like $100 and something on Battle.net balance. So after 27 minutes, I said, okay, never mind. I'll just watch Netflix. So I went to Netflix, and I fired up the first season of Breaking Bad. Yes, I've seen it before, but I'm rewatching it. And I literally watched like 6 episodes of Breaking Bad. Could have been playing WoW Classic. And then got on, and Shazam was like, hey, just go down to the bottom thing where it says buy game time. And I was like, oh, dang it. I literally looked all over that stupid thing for like almost 30 minutes. I did not see where it said buy game time. I was in the subscription thing, and every time I clicked on it, it was like, input your credit card information. I was like, I have so much money on Battle.net. Why would I want to spend my Battle.net balance before I start spending real money? Like, what the heck? And I couldn't figure it out. I was frustrated, and probably I didn't figure it out because I was frustrated. And well, anyway, so I'll give good old Shazam here the internet high five. And so thanks, brother, because I literally found it 3 minutes after you told me. So yeah, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you miss it. I don't know. You got any other media?
Yeah, apparently me and you watched the documentary Screwball on Netflix.
I'm thinking it's a Netflix conspiracy, because they keep showing us the same stuff. Like, this is literally the 3rd or 4th week in a row that we've literally watched the same shows without talking to each other and being like, hey, I'm gonna watch that Screwball.
Yeah, it talks about like the steroid scandal from like the late 90s to like the mid 2000s.
Yeah, right after the strike.
Mid to late 2000s, yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently there was one guy that was responsible for all this, and he got busted because he didn't want to give somebody $4,000 back. So
Yeah, literally, he lost millions of dollars in clients and did like 3 years in prison because he didn't want to give a guy $4,000
that he borrowed.
Yeah.
That he borrowed.
Uh,
It ruined A-Rod's career. Like, he's never going to be in the Hall of Fame. Like, he's
$4,000. They have so much money. I don't understand it. It would be like if I was gonna be like, I'm gonna post those pictures of you if you don't give me 10 cents, and you're like, 10 cents? That ain't worth 10 cents. I'm not doing that. I don't get it. They have so much money. A-Rod's contract was hundreds of millions of dollars, and he let it go for $4,000.
Well, A-Rod paid it. A-Rod paid the good dude's money to keep the other guy, you know. He bought
he didn't pay that guy though. He didn't pay the $4,000 guy, the guy who went to the paper and just blew it all up. He should have paid that guy. He paid. Who did he pay? He paid somebody $10,000. The other dude, right? The salon owner.
I can't remember.
Anyway, it's literally the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life because like. We probably wouldn't know, and he probably would have had a long career. Yeah, but yeah. And wow, I can't believe that doctor. Well, he wasn't a doctor, but anyway, the guy who was pretending to be a doctor. Why in the hell would you be doing something illegal and write it all down on a paper and then keep it in a place right on top of your desk where everybody can get to it? Like, yep, I sold Shazam 12 pounds of crack today. Write that down. 12 pounds of crack for how much ever money 12 pounds of crack would be. It's like, what? You really need to... Are you that bad at memory? Like, hey, so... The first... Have you never... Like, the first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. And don't write it down on a notebook paper for the DEA to freaking prosecute you with later. He literally wrote the prosecutor's whole defense. They just had the notebook. They just literally they were literally like they literally just brought his notebook to court and just read his notebook. Good Lord. Oh, and then the guy, the professional tanning guy, which I didn't know. I've been tanning for free, dude. See this tan I got right now? I did that for free. Look, you can see that on my wrist there, where my watch is. That's the color I'm actually supposed to be. Yeah, bro, you're in a black and white camera.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't work. Anyway, look, I didn't know that you could be how does he make money? He was a professional tanner. It amazed me. I didn't know that was a profession. I need to talk to my high school counselor. Because seriously, professional tanner sounds really easy. You go in, you lay in a tanning bed, and then you make money somehow. I don't know how it works. Anyway, the professional tanner, literally one of the stupidest people. This story was just full of stupid people. This guy not only tells the guy, hey, I'm going to go get that stolen evidence out of my storage locker and I'll put it in the trunk of my car. Then he goes and parks the car behind the building and tells the guy, hey, I'm going to be gone for about 30 minutes. Then he comes out and his stuff is stolen. And he's like, oh, who stole my stuff? Like he had to call the police. They had to do an investigation. Literally, anyway. Yeah, Screwball. Check it out.
Whitney Cummings has a new Netflix special.
I also watched this.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it not this week. I watched it last week, but I totally forgot about it. So I was like, every time I like watch something on Netflix, I would just bring up the show notes and be like, type in what I watched, so I didn't forget it. So, yeah. And Exhibit A is another documentary series that's pretty they got pretty in depth on like one of them has to deal with blood splatter, and like one is like one episode has to deal with like cadaver dogs. It's like it's pretty interesting
Like
series.
CSI.
Yeah. It's I quite enjoyed it. I think they're hour-long episodes. I think there's like 4 episodes out now, maybe 3, I can't remember. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good series. And one last thing for other media, which is going to carry on to season 18, at least part of the season of season 18. You could listen to this while you're at work, which I don't know if you can because it's Audible only. But back whenever I was a kid, there was a book series called Dragonlance, right? And it was like sort of like Dungeons and Dragons. Then I looked at I Wikipedia'd it, and I finally realized it was Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So yeah, I bought the first 4 books of the Dragonlance, which would be Dragonlance Chronicles. I don't know. It's basically a series. It's 4 books. Starts with autumn, dawn, and spring, whatever, and then summer, and then something like that. So, but yeah, I'm like probably halfway through the autumn book, and yeah, I didn't read them whenever I was a kid. I'm listening to them as an adult. So yeah, I I see like once a month or once every couple weeks on Riker's stream, he does a D&D night on Fridays, which has they basically play part of a D&D game, and for some reason this thing popped up in my head over the last this last week. I just decided to search for it on Audible and didn't even realize that them books even existed on Audible until this past week. But so far so good. I'll have like I don't know, like 60 hours worth of books to read or listen to. So that'll go into season 18 of Diablo 3 to listen to. So it is what it is.
Is that one of them books that's like the hero picks a sword or staff? If you pick the sword, go to page 24. If you pick the staff, go to page 83.
No,
one of them.
It's not one of them. It's not a turn by adventure book.
Hey, I don't know. Just asking, bro.
They base Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman or something like that. They wanted to make books back in like the early 90s, and on their way to to get a job for the people that owned Dungeons and Dragons back then, they came up with this world.
Okay.
And that's what the Dragonlance books are. That's where you hear the name Raceland. That's where he came from. There's a couple other people. It was pretty popular back whenever I was a teenager. You know, I don't know. It was like every like back in like the 90s when there was no MMOs or anything like that, there was a like a video game. What wouldn't call it a video game, but it's basically a text adventure game, which basically it tells you like the description of a room. You type in north, south, east, west, down or up. You know, go to the next room, and then you basically could build a whole map like that. You know, from just by what the exits are in the room.
Like what they were playing in Big, like Tom Hanks' Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back in the 90s, when I started this in the late 90s, because again, 99 is the first year I had a computer. Like there would be people named Raceland and shit like that, and you'd have no idea where these people got these names until you read books like Dragonlance and stuff like that, and people named Elrond. I still don't know where that name really came from, but there's people named. No, not Scientology.
Hey, he was also a science fiction writer.
Yeah. But
he wrote that movie that was anyway.
But yeah. So that's back whenever I was a teenager. That's what happened. So I'm starting to read the books that half these names came from.
All right then. Cool. Man, the Whitney Cummings special, did that freak you out?
What do you mean?
The Whitney's Coming. You know, Whitney Cummings. Did you watch it?
Yeah, the end of it?
Yeah, did it freak you out, dude?
I don't... Like, if she wasn't in the same room, I could say, okay, that doll looks like her. But since they're in the same room, like, you could tell, like...
Oh, yeah, you could tell which one, but it was, like, freaky looking.
Yeah.
I was like... And then they had her doing jokes. I was like, oh, well, it ain't there yet. And then it was, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know. And like the way she talked, I was like, I was like, no. And then it's funny that she was talking about the guys on the forums. Creepy. If I had one of those, no one would know. Literally. That would be my biggest secret. Creepy.
There has to be some weird people that own shit like that, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, she paid $100,000 for that. First of all, who got $100,000 to buy a doll?
Okay, let's go back to Netflix here. If it's still on Netflix, I don't know if it is. I haven't watched it in a while. I think it's a documentary. It's called Love Me. Watch that one, and tell me the people that are more messed up in the head.
Okay, I watched that Alien Communication that you told me to last time. Bro, were you messing with me when you told me to watch that? Because, like...
What do you mean?
I seen, like, the first 10 minutes of that, and then I woke up, and it was over. I was like... I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again. Anyway, I got into the rewatching the Breaking Bad. Dang, what a good show that is, man. I don't know if you ever seen it or not, but it's freaking good.
Nope.
It's on Netflix, bro. You should check it out. Breaking Bad. It's I mean, it's a chemistry teacher ends up with cancer, and then he decides he's gonna start slinging meth. It's very odd that was actually on TV, because it's like a Fox show, I think.
AMC.
Is it AMC?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, odd that was on AMC. Uh, you know, because it's a show about a dude slinging crystal meth. Like, but it's a really good show. I guess you are right because they had right after that they had the stupid zombie that everybody loves.
You don't love it anymore.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
The first season of that show was really good, and then not so much. Because the first season of that, like the zombies are climbing ladders, they're breaking windows, they're tearing the top off of that tank to get to him. And then season 2, they're standing outside of a chain link fence going, and getting stabbed in the head. Like, what happened to the zombies? They should have kept the scary zombies because it would have been much better. Anyway, I guess you can only watch so much of them getting out of 95,000 different situations. Anyway, yes, that was Breaking Bad. Check it out. I think there's 5 or 6 seasons. I think 5 seasons. Really good show, brother. You're missing out if you haven't watched it. So, I don't know. You got your Dragon Lance to listen to right now, but after that, maybe, right? Who should know? Well, I'll tell you. I keep saying it every week. Jump on that Discord. We had a person, I would say female person, join Discord today. So get on that Discord. Check us out because on the Discord we be sometimes, and you can always just say hello if you see us in chat or something. All you gotta do is jump in and be like, "What's up?" And I don't know, we're pretty friendly people. So anyway, and that's one of the best ways to come play with us because especially if we're playing Diablo, you see us on, just jump in there and be like, "What's up?" Anyway, I'll just tell the fans goodbye, and I'll let Shazam say goodbye, unless you have something else for the show.
No, not really. Other than, please, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch yet, please follow me. I'm gonna cross fingers. I'm gonna stream the first weekend of the next season and continue streaming all the way forward.
Oh, that reminds me. Let's do a bump for Wolf Crier.
What first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That just reminds we'll probably say it again, but before the season goes live. But we're getting pretty close to a new season, guys, and every season, Wolf Crier, I think the first weekend, right, of the season, he does level with the cause, and y'all can just type in level with the cause internet, and you can find it. It's all over Twitch, and he that money goes. Like when he was on our show a couple weeks ago, what did he say? 50 G's is what he's raised.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got good charities like Save the Children, St. Jude's, and some other. Anyway, I think he's doing Save the Children this time. I think is what he said, right? I
don't know offhand.
Anyway, either way, either one of his charities is great. So yeah, just go over there and check those streams out when the season goes live. That's what they're doing, and he gets a lot of pretty famous streamers. Sometimes Leviathan, not all the time, but sometimes he gets a lot of pretty good streamers. Bloodshed sometimes. Anyway, you were talking about the stream in the first of the season, so it just reminded me
Yeah, I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, and I just like to give him a bump because he came on the show. He was super cool, way cooler than I thought he was going to be. Super cool. I really liked him as a guest and enjoyed the episode that he was on. And if y'all haven't heard that, Wolfcrier was on our show about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe
I think it was
three,
2 weeks ago. I think.
2 or 3.
Yep.
Anyway, he's on one of them. Just go back a couple episodes and you'll hear him. It was a great episode. It was really fun, and I'll give him the big shout out and the internet high five for doing that. And just go check it out, Level with the Cause, because and of course when we know when the season goes live, we'll know when Level with the Cause will go live, and we'll probably give him one more bump before the season starts. But anyway, again, I had totally forgot about that, so I'll just say goodbye. I'll let Shazam do the same and close the show, sir.
Hey, we got one more show that's going to come out before the start of the season.
At least one, yeah.
Because the season's going to start on the 23rd.
All right. I don't know. Look, that's conjecture. I don't know, but it's fine. And I'll tell you, if you're right, I'll hats off to you, brother. So sweet. I hope you're right because I don't want to wait.
Yeah. And so yeah, I need like 21 or so follows or whatever on Twitch. And I'll make the affiliate program happen with three people watching at once. Trust me, I can make that happen by myself. That's no problem. But yeah, I'm gonna try again. Cross fingers. Try and stream the first weekend of the season, and then possibly longer. I know I got out of it back when my back hurt and shit like that, and I never went back to it. I'm gonna try and get back to it and stay back to it, just because it like to me, like if I say, hey, I'm gonna stream, then it makes me like every day. It makes me have to get home. It makes me have to sit down here at a certain time, and it makes me have to play Diablo 3 every day, no matter what. Now, that doesn't become a problem for me up until about, I don't know, like the first month and a half of the season, maybe 2 months into the season, and then I just start going, there's no use playing. Everybody's like not playing anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then I just start falling off, and then I don't play anymore. If I like commit myself to streaming, that means I have to stream. That means I have to be home. I have to be playing the game. It's just something for me to get to play this game more without feeling like I'm playing it for no reason whatsoever. So yeah. So please, if you guys can, Shazam81, because that's my name everywhere except for Twitter, because some asshole took Shazam81 on Twitter. But yeah.
I didn't know you were going to sign up on Twitter, bro.
I've been on Twitter since 2013. I just was a different name. And I just decided, one day I don't use Facebook, because Facebook's for like old people and
hey.
And here's my daughter and here's my kid at the bus stop and 30 million photos of that and stuff like that. And that's not me. I don't give two shits. I don't care. I don't care what you had for lunch today. I don't care what you had for dinner. I don't care anything about people's lives on Facebook. So, like, when I joined Facebook, I just did it because everybody else did it. But then I never really used Facebook because I hate Facebook.
It has its uses.
For me, Discord and Twitter are like the best things.
Yeah, they're good.
Because Discord, like all like-minded people, you're here. because you like the Shattered Soulstone, or you're here because you like Diablo 3, or you're here because you like Blizzard games. You're here for a reason. Facebook, there's no damn reason. It's, oh, you couldn't see my pictures because I didn't have this big of a wallet. So here's my wallet pictures. I'm going to slam them in your face every time you look at your phone.
You know, when I grew up, people wrote diaries and got mad when you read them. Now people post everything online and get mad when you don't read it.
For the most part, I keep my private life private. You know, other than telling a few people, and you guys obviously see me on here, and you guys see me every week. For the most part, you know, my personal life is personal. I don't post anything on Facebook about my personal life. I don't air any grievances on Facebook. You know, it's just not me. Some people love Facebook, not me. And you know, Facebook using people's pictures for everything, you know, under the sun. It doesn't jive well with me either.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we got to beat up on it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I use it for, like I said, I don't post on it. I don't repost on it, but I use it to like watch videos or, you know, whatever. It's got some uses. I get some stuff out of it. I mean, I'm in a few groups. Like I have like my union from the post office, and you know I get a lot of good things out of there, and you know I get stuff from there, and I'm in a big group with all the guys I went to Iraq with, so that's a thing. I mean, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but sometimes, like, you know, you got 10 minutes at work, and I don't know, see if there's a video on there or something. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how we got into a beat up Facebook conversation. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna close the show now.
All right. I'm especially gonna love when you tell people to follow us on Facebook down here. It'll be awesome.
Don't follow me on Facebook. You guys can find me on Facebook. I'm the best friend on Facebook you'll ever have. I never post anything.
That's right. Don't blow your phone up.
You've been listening to episode 223 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Miss an episode, you can find the show's blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today, patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game, our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone. Open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find our Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. The new season's starting soon, and I'm sure the Shattered Soulstone has plenty of openings for the clan. I'm sure of it. And since Greed is now the sole leader of the Shattered Soulstone clan, he could get you accepted pretty quick. So yeah, if you want to join the clan,
I don't know why you let the cat out of the bag on that one.
Show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback. The show at shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at Shattered Stone, Vesper at Vespertilio1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page Facebook.com/Shattered Soulstone. And Vespertilio at Facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. I hear he loves Facebook.
Yes, Facebook Vespertilio a lot. Send him pictures of cats and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, send him a whole bunch of pictures of like Dick Clark, yeah, send him a lot of dick pics, if you know what I mean.
Dick Clark.
We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros at Dawn Forge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawn Forge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us at the Shattered Soulstone, over 222 episodes for your listening pleasure. Dawn Forge.
Whew. I didn't hear you say Clark the first time, bro.